As a meteorologist traveling across Jamaica, you hear some of the craziest myths about hurricane ever. So for example, there are some persons who absolutely believe that the Blue Mountain will prevent hurricanes from coming to Jamaica. That is a myth. The size of a hurricane sometimes reach up to 15 kilometers in vertical length. And even though there may be some interactions at the lower level, the mere height of that system will cause the system to continue, especially if it's a strong category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 storm. And as such, that is a myth. Hurricane Gilbert, for example, came right across the island, interacting with the mountains, but still creating destruction across the island. So that is a myth. Now, another myth that we need to talk about is taping your glass windows. Putting tape across your glass windows will not prevent them from damage during a hurricane. The atmospheric pressure, winds, and missiles could damage your glass. So the best thing to do, use shutters or plyboard to cover your windows and glass. Another myth that I always hear is that the category is the important thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a myth because it could be a tropical storm, it could be a hurricane at category 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. It does not matter. All it takes is the passage of one system across the island or just south of the island to create immense damage, catastrophe across the nation. And therefore, the category does not matter. Whenever there's a warning for a tropical storm or a hurricane, take the necessary actions because it is not the size of the system, but it's the impact. I've always heard that if you are inland, you are safe, but if you're on the coast, your house will go blow away. That is an absolute myth because it doesn't matter where you are. Once you're having the effects of a hurricane, whether it is strong winds, whether it is heavy rainfall, whether it is the impacts of flooding, landslides, rock falls, it doesn't matter where you are across the island, the effects of a hurricane can affect you. So the best thing to do once the Meteorological Service issues a tropical storm watch or warning or a hurricane watch or warning, be prepared because it can reach you anywhere you are. Another myth that some Jamaicans talk about is that when the hurricane is coming, crack your window. That is an absolutely no-no. Some people say that because the pressure inside is greater than the pressure outside, I need to crack the window so that the air can regulate. That does not make any sense. During a hurricane, shut the window, lock the door, stay inside, and be safe. Well, that's it for myth and debunking our myth across Jamaica. And for more information, join us at the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation social pages and the Meteorological Service Jamaica social pages. Stay safe.